Kassim Tajideen is back home. The Lebanese businessman charged by a U.S. court for financing the Iranian-backed Lebanese group Hezbollah was released from prison on compassionate grounds. Tajideen landed in Beirut after completing 3 years of his 5-year sentence. The U.S. administration denied his freedom was part of a backroom deal and insists Tajideen remains a designated global terrorist. But his release increased speculation of a swap months after a naturalized American was released from a Lebanese jail.
The release of Tajideen comes within the context of prisoner swaps that we've seen in the past phase between the Trump administration on one hand and the Iranian regime.
Tajideen's arrival coincided with a visit by the commander of the U.S. Central Command, General Kenneth McKenzie, reaffirmed America's partnership with the Lebanese army, but not with a government the Americans say is beholden to Hezbollah. The armed group, along with its allies, control Lebanon's government and parliament.
Lebanon is strangled because of Hezbollah. I believe that the United States is going to increase the pressure. Now, sanctions against Hezbollah are not very efficient, but what is much more efficient would be could be the sanctions against Hezbollah allies.
Lebanon is caught in a power struggle between the U.S., its Arab allies, and Israel against Iran.
Tajideen's release does not signal improved relations between Hezbollah and the U.S. administration. U.S. officials have said the move does not diminish the severity of the crime and that they're still determined to go after the group's finances. Just last month, the U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo said Hezbollah poses a threat to the U.S., its international partners, and threatens Lebanon's stability.
Hezbollah and its allies say international powers are imposing a financial siege on Lebanon.
The Americans are exploiting the piled-up political and economical failures to incite the Lebanese against Hezbollah. The U.S. decision to besiege Hezbollah will not lead to any result. We will not surrender.
The U.S. has said aid is not flowing in because the Hezbollah-led ruling alliance is refusing to fight corruption and carry out reforms that would weaken their hold over the state's resources. Lebanon, yet again, is an arena where regional international rivalries play out, but the stakes are even higher this time, with the country close to economic collapse. Zeina, Khodr, Al Jazeera, Beirut.